Hello there. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. If you guys like gameplay and commentary, you've come to the right place. I think I've talked about this on the last 3 or 4 videos I did, but I'm going to keep doing it for a while because I really want to start identifying my channel as this. But I'm getting away from the news. I'm getting away from the drama of what's been going on in the gaming space. And I'm going to focus back on what made gaming fun to me, which is playing the games I enjoy and talking about the games I enjoy and trying to get people to play the games that I enjoy so that they can experience the joy that I have. If you're like, man, I don't know if I should be here. Well, you're here now. So you might as well subscribe and hang out and enjoy the ride because this is going to be fun. We're going to be doing lots of fun gameplay videos of F-Zero 99 and the Adventures of Elliot and Monster Hunter and anything else that comes my way. Probably some Lies of P. Probably next week Lies of P. Just because I really enjoy it. I've already beat it. I've already done a review on it, but it's back on PlayStation. I'm going to play it again because I enjoyed it so much. And on top of that, we're going to get the DLC after that, and we're going to keep the adventure going. All right? So lots and lots of fun stuff. So if you like that kind of content, like I said, hang out and enjoy. If you're looking for all the drama stuff of like the top 5 reasons why Xbox failed, or why Microsoft is doomed, or why Steam Deck is whatever, well, go somewhere else. And then when you're done and you want to just have fun, come back and hang out with me, because that's what we're going to do, okay? All right. So let's get into it. F-Zero 99, I've done a lot of gameplay on it because I love it. It's a phenomenal game. It's very rewarding. I think obviously it reminds me of my childhood. I think that's the big thing. Obviously I played a ton of F-Zero when I was a kid. Had a Super Nintendo, enjoyed the hell out of it. Really enjoyed the game. Played a lot of F-Zero. We didn't have a lot of games back then. F-Zero, one of those like rare 60 frame per second games that just looked and played well. The controls were simple enough, and it had a big enough challenge curve towards the end, especially when you got into some of those more advanced races like on Night League and Queen League and all that kind of stuff. Oh my god, go away, guys. That you had to deal with that stuff. Go away. I'm actually doing really well right now. I'm shocked because usually I was gonna say usually by now I start getting passed. The reason why is, unfortunately, this car here does not have a very good top speed. Oh my god, that does not help me. This is really bad. Look at my shields. Go away. Don't touch me. If I hit that car, I'm dead. If I hit that car, I'm dead. But any of these cars, I'm dead. I'm just spinning because I'm scared. Oh my god. Yeah, this car does not have very good shields or very good top speed. So as a result, usually, unless it's a very winding, twisting course, this car does not keep up with its competitors very well. That was really unfortunate, and I just lost. That's the other problem with this car. I mean, I was in first place the entire time. That's the other problem with this car, is because its top speed is so bad, you really have to do a lot of boosting to kind of stay in the race. And on cars that are basically, look at all these lucky boosts. Look at all these. Look at being a troll. Basically on cars that have faster top speed, which is basically any car in this entire game, you suffer because you can't keep up. The only way you can really kind of like do well in this is courses that are significantly windier, and you find that this car has a better skill ceiling later on courses that turn a lot and have a lot of acceleration and deceleration. We do one more before we get into a Grand Prix, because you get that value on long straightaways, like some of the more basic courses like Mute City or Big Bend or even Silence, Deathwind. They're just long straightaways, and this car's top speed just cannot keep up. You have to basically boost the entire time. But because your boost is your shield, right? What happens is you lose out on basically any mulligan you have if somebody hits you, if you hit anything. And especially on second, third, fourth lap, when they start adding in the just drone cars, the ones that are either the gray ones that just get in your way or the red ones that detonate when you hit them, it causes a lot more maneuvering and, just like in that last game, really no room for error. So if I'm on a straightaway, it doesn't matter. I'm basically losing, right? So the only thing I can do is boost like crazy and try to keep my lead and hope that the pack stays behind me. The trade-off of that, obviously, is you're not getting any pellets, which means you're not getting Skybridge and you're not getting that kind of reprieve where you can just kind of cruise for a while and hit some of those boosts, or use the Skybridge to your advantage to take out some of the harder turns. Now, Golden Fox over here accelerates, especially in turning maps. So you're kind of giving up your advantage even when you have it, because you're going to do well on the turns anyway. And you most likely should be using that ability on the straightaway, but it just kind of doesn't work out. So in other words, this car is just a weird car. And I think that's why I enjoy it so much, because it's just, it just requires so much of everything. It's a little bit of like boost, it's a little bit of luck, it's a little bit of skill. It's just a very weird car. And I think that's why a lot of people don't use it, honestly, because they much rather just stick to top speed, which I don't blame them. You know, you just want to stick to the, you know, the Scorpion, right? I mean, that's what makes the most sense. Or just, you know, the little bit of everything. But this car just doesn't really have any characteristic that makes it very good, which for me, of playing as much F-Zero as I have, especially recently, because I'm just in love with the Switch 2 controller, like more than the first one, which I didn't even think was possible, but I love it so much. But I guess just because of that, I find that I'm playing this game even more than I used to now. So it's just a good challenge to have this car, and it's just a lot of fun. But don't expect to win a lot of races with it, because you might not, and that's okay. But you're gonna have a blast doing it. That I promise you are gonna have an absolute blast playing with this car. So don't sleep on it. Go back in time, try it again. I beg of you. All right, let's get moving here. But you could see I'm doing all right. Anything more than like top 15 with this car, I think is like God tier. I really do. There's a lot of blown up people around me. I mean, here I'm just going to boost again. And I'm not really passing anybody. That's just how slow the speed is. Oh, no. It was a wide turn. There you go. Top 10. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Let's see how I did compared to my other people here. Because that's what I really look at. I mean, top 10's awesome, but I'm more interested in like, yeah. So out of the other Golden Foxes, I was third of 27. Not bad. I'll take that. All right. I'll take that. Get another ticket, which is good. Just keep scrubbing away at those tickets. All right, we are at Night League, which unfortunately doesn't help me a ton. We go and switch out our car, though, because I am trying to get this sweet car over here, and I need to play in Ace League in order to unlock the Luna Bomber. So let's go ahead and let's swap out. Let's go with Wild Goose. I like this one here. Do all black Wild Goose. I like the black boosts. This is good. All right, let's go ahead and let's not do that again. Let's go hit Night League, and let's go ahead and sign up for a late night Night League and see how we do. See if we can make it to the top 20. And then I probably got to go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. And I got a lot of driving this week. Driving out of state for some work. So I need to stay on top of my sleep. I got to pack. I got to drive. Long drive. Probably about 7 hours. Yuck. Alright. But we're also going to do driving tonight. Just of the F-Zero kind. Oh, let's see what we can get done. Alright, so pretty standard course set here. Mute City 1, kind of the OG. See what we can do here. I used to hate this car. When I played F-Zero back when it first came out, back in the, I don't know when, the Super Nintendo days, I hated this car. I don't know why. I think I just didn't understand it. I thought the 3 boost system was kind of dumb. I think I turned a lot more than I do now with just kind of those leans with the shoulder buttons. Obviously, there wasn't a twist in the game, but I think as I got older and wiser, I've come to appreciate all the cars, even the old Golden Fox, which I'm not a huge fan of, but one thing I remember I did a lot when I was a kid, I like to drive backwards. And I did that on the ramp particularly because I was trying to basically kill the computer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would drive at the ramp backwards, and I time my. I mean, this is how like I had no games, so I just played this game over and over and over and over for like ever. But basically, what I would do was I would time the computer driving around the course so that I hit it on the ramp, and I try to knock it off into the world and destroy it. And then I just thought that'd be hysterical. I think I did it on like the first or second lap, because that way I knew I was guaranteed like 3rd place, or I don't remember what. I don't even remember what the tournament was now, but I remember if I did it, like I'm like, oh, I'm guaranteed to finish in like a decent place now. I mean, part of it was just memeing and being like a dumb kid, obviously. But I just remember thinking that was kind of funny. All right, I was pretty aggressive on the boost that time. I'm looking at my my meter here. Ooh, that really kind of hurt. Need a couple more pellets, and I'll be all right. There we go. Now I can just go around the corners here, and I'll be fine, I think. Yeah, we'll be fine. I don't even think I'm going to touch ground again before we finish. Yep. Cool. So that's part of it, I think, is knowing the sky bridge, knowing where where it's going to end and when the best time to use it is, and then knowing if you're going to get like good pellet economy. So there's a pretty deep strategy in this game, actually, like in that. And I've talked about this on these other videos that I've done before. You kind of get stuck if there's kind of like almost that yo-yo mechanic, kind of like in Mario Kart. Not as bad, right? But there's kind of this mechanic of like, well, if I'm way in the back, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a ton of pellets, right? I'm just going to get tons and tons of pellets, and I'm going to be able to basically just brute force my way to the top. I'm going to hit the sky bridge like when it matters the most, and I'm going to be fine. And I think that's a viable strategy. You know, obviously on some of the later races, like the first 2 races, you're pretty much guaranteed. You know, you're topping like top 80, top 60. When you get into the 3rd race, top 40, that strategy doesn't work as well because you might not build up enough economy before you're ranked out. So that sort of works. Okay, so that's option A. Option B is basically get in the front and stay in the front. Just race the course. You know, we've all played these laps a zillion times. We know it. We know the perfect lines. We know where to basically accelerate and decelerate. And we know basically everything that's good to do to be successful. And there's that strategy too. And then you just say basically like, okay, I'm just going to race. And understanding that there's a very high likelihood someone's going to sky bridge past you, but that's okay. You're still kind of open road, like top 10. The problem with that is you start getting stuck because people are going to start passing you, and there's not enough pellets in front of you to try to catch up, and you get stuck. So even though I'm racing my ass off, you could see I'm dropping already. I'm not being very heavy on the boost right now. That's part of it. But you don't want to... In a top 40 race, I'd be basically 10 positions right now from basically getting the boot, which is not where I want to be. So you got to kind of figure out those surges of like, when does it make sense to like make your move? I thought I was going to hit that car. I didn't. I was trying to hit that car to get a little KO action there, but that's all right. Sky Bridge through here is a great place to use, in my opinion. All right, see, look at that. So one Sky Bridge took me from 32nd to 8th. Now, probably not going to be able to do it again. And I'm going to start slowing down again. But, good, I'm glad you hit that car. I slow down for that. I'm just slamming into these guys. Ooh. Got to start avoiding these red cars. They will really mess you up. Alright. So probably not going to get enough pellets, unfortunately, to Sky Bridge again. So I'm going to have to play a little safer than I want to. I'm sitting at a little less shields than I want. I'll probably just do one boost only at the very, very end. And I'll probably, because of that, I'm probably going to finish a little lower than I want to, but it happens. What are you going to do? I'm still in the safe zone. I'm still doing all right. And we'll go and hit it here, and we'll try to pass some of these cars. Not bad. I'll take that. Top 20 still pretty darn good. But you see what I mean? So I got kind of stuck in that like 15th, 20th position where obviously I'm not going to slow down and be like, hey, you guys can all pass me. But after I hit my boost, my Skybridge boost, I dropped 9 positions and I just kind of slowly was falling back in the pack. Although look at the times. I mean, I'm in the competitive range here. I mean, that's really, really close. It's just, it's not enough. So got to be mindful of that stuff. I think it'll probably drop me a few ranks, which is fine. Yeah, I don't really care. In Grand Prix, I'm to the point, I mean, obviously I want to win every race and finish like first place forever. I don't think I've ever ranked in a Grand Prix. I think the highest Grand Prix I ever got was overall, I want to say 6th maybe? 6th or 7th. I don't know if it's a skill ceiling, if it's just random luck. I finished top 3 in Grand Prix in individual races, but I've never been able to string together all of those races to be that successful. I find if I get super aggressive with my boosts, I kind of burn myself out and I get in big trouble that way. I also find that if I've basically, play very gingerly and like conserve my boost, that doesn't really help me either. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. I haven't quite figured this enigma out yet, but it's okay. Oh, that was a horrible turn. That cost me. That was a little little sooner than I wanted to, and as a result, I bounced out, and it cost me, what, 3 spots? 4 spots? Alright. Rounding the turn, top 10 isn't bad. Not doing exceptional on my sparks, though. Need some more. Get some more than pellets. There we go. That was a good turn. Fire Stingray is in my way, man. Get out of my way, dude. All the sky boosters are starting to pass me. Alright, that's fine. Don't bump the mic, it's unprofessional. But I just did. There we go. Should do good. That was a good place to use it. That's going to drop me right in the middle of like a lot of reds. Get away from all those cars. Whoa. Hitting any one of those would pretty much end my game. Alright, we're good. Whew. That was that could have been bad. It could have been really bad, but it wasn't. Top 6 is pretty good. It's all about where you use those boosts, man. That's the thing. It's where do you use them, how do you use them. But that was good. All right. That should help climb me back up the rank a little bit, I think. But I mean, look at first place. Wow. He was just cruising, man. All right, how we doing here? It should move me back up to like one spot. Okay. I mean, we're all in the hunt. I mean, I'm like, what? Less than 20 points away from like 30 points away from fourth. It's not bad. Not saying I'm going to get it. Let's be very, very clear. That's a massive amount of points. It means all those guys have to really fall off. But Deathwind here, very, very heavy, like top speed course. You're basically just cruising. What hurts most on this course is not getting those boost pads. Single-handedly more than anything else, not getting those boost pads will like absolutely ruin your game. Like if I miss one of these boost pads, you'll see me drop like 20 spots like instantly. And everybody comes slamming into that thing really hard. And they all want it. They all want to make sure you don't get it. You got to really be careful. It's very easy to miss that, and then you just watch the whole course just go by you. All right. Just trying to bully my way into like top 10. I think this is one of those courses that you want to set the precedent early of being up towards the front, because that back blob does really kind of hurt. And then also at this one too, I feel like the drone cars are really annoying. And they will also knock you off the boost pad pretty easily. Alright. I didn't really even use boost that turn. That was great. And that's the other thing too. You want to conserve your top speed in this one. You want to just stay going. You don't want to really slow down. You don't want to hit anything, if possible, obviously. I mean, that's the true of every race, but you'll notice if I do hit something and it slows me down, likely I get past almost. You just saw it right there. You're just likely going to get past almost instantly. There's a chance I get a sky bridge on this, actually, which is rare, I feel like. Oh, I hit that guy and he used his thing. Did you see that? I thought I was going to blow that guy up. There's a lot of drone cars right now. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here. Whew. A lot of drone cars. Missed the boost. Okay. Whew. I just didn't want to get past at the end there, missing that boost. I would have been really bummed out if I missed that, because I think I would have got past. I would have probably finished like 11th or 12th. All right. Hurdle isn't over yet. Obviously, race 4 is the one that matters the most, because that's the most aggressive before you kind of just get to celebrate that you made it into the finals. Prior to that, though, it does get a little tense. But this is a pretty tight race. I mean, I don't think I'm in striking distance, and unfortunately, as you could see, basically everybody above me is kind of locked in. Oh, that was lap 4. Okay. I thought this was the 4th race. Okay, this is just finish. This is just finish and do the best you can. That's all it is. This is kind of like celebration. You're guaranteed to finish as long as you don't crash. You don't have to worry about ranking out. Obviously, you want to do as good as you can. We'll see how we do. Try to make that final push to see if I can get a little bit of value on something cool happening here. And I love the music in this one, too. You don't want to be first in this here because most likely... And everybody hits that boost but me. I always miss that ramp. I suck at that ramp. I don't understand how to not get that ramp. Oh, this is... Oh, my God, that was a sloppy turn. And you could see it, too. So you could see how sloppy that turn was. All right. I'm actually shocked I'm as high as I am because that was one of the worst laps I think I'd ever done. What I'm saying is you don't want to be first through here. Oh, God! Oh, I got hit. I got hit right when I hit that ramp. I did not get my left finger on the L button, and it popped me right out. Damn it. I was just saying, like, hitting that ramp and turning, I would have been fine. Oh, damn it. Fail. But fun. You know, fun. It's the thrill, man. I don't care about my rank. I don't care about rank. Let's wrap up with a team battle. At least let's feel like we're sort of winners. Gosh darn it. Man. Aw. That was sad. Let's end it out with the old... Let's go Blue Thunder. I haven't raced with Blue Thunder in a while. The variant for Captain Falcon. I love this game, man. The thrill of just racing is so fun, but, man, one wrong turn. Yeah, what I was starting to say before I ate a poop sandwich there on that unfortunate out of bounds is, let's go with Port Town. That on Silence, you don't want to be first down that corridor because there's all those detonation, those like landmines. And if you hit one, it pushes you so far. There's a very high likelihood you'll hit at least one more. You're definitely going to hit guardrail. So you got to be kind of cognizant of that, I think. And that's why, like, I don't mind on that particular race not being first in that area. All right, so we got to ask ourselves on this, on Team Battle, do we want to be brawlers or do we want to be racers? You want to just drive into the fray and just spin like madmen? You hear me basically buzzing because I'm not able to hit my spin fast enough. I'm just smashing it and just driving. I'm not even trying to race. I'm just driving into the pack like full throttle. Just being a wrecking ball. There we go. It works out well. Now, I don't think this car has enough top speed to keep me in front against other cars that are better than me. I'm already on check status, I was going to say. Especially with the Sky Bridge. So it's probably almost better to slow down. That's what I just kind of did there. And let everybody, like, catch up to me so I can just start wrecking at everybody again. And get some more bonus. Look, I'm already almost at full pellets again. That's one way to do it. Just hold boost until you know you're going to get Skyway, which is going to fix, or Skybridge, which is going to fix it for you. I hit it, I was like going sideways on the course. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah, remember, this is about points. This isn't about finishing first. I mean, you get points for finishing first for sure, but it doesn't matter. There we go. I blew up. I didn't make it. You see my corpse. I mean, I finished, but I didn't finish. You know what I mean? Let's see how I did. So I played early wrecking ball, tried to finish in a high position, top third place, not bad. I feel like I had to be on the top end of Brawler because I was really banging with people per year. I mean, I was the best on my team by a lot, by 39 points. That's not bad. Let's look at the breakdown. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I was gold on spin. I mean, I was just going bananas on spin. I didn't do a lot on pellets. That's okay. I was excellent. Excellent spin bonus. Thank you. Thank you. We'll do one more, and then we'll wrap up. That kind of makes up for my failure. You're already forgetting that I crashed out, aren't you, on that last race? Aren't you already forgetting about that? Right? Right? You know what, actually? I want to play Golden Fox. The reason why is I want to position myself where I can boost rapidly and just be a ping pong ball again. I think with Fire Scorpion, your boosts are limited because that's more of like a racing machine. That would be what you want to do if you want to finish like first place. Absolutely. I don't know if I want to do that. I want to just be a brawler. Get my anger out. See what we can get done here. Fill out the pack and give me a good team. Oh, Mute City 4 for sure. If I get a choice. Yeah, absolutely Mute City 4. All right. Let's do it, boys and girls. Thumbs up from Captain Falcon. We'll just cycle the emotes. All right. Blue boys. Should get really busy as soon as I land here. Now, how's that guy's boost beat me? Captain Falcon's boost shouldn't beat me. That's okay. Blame the netcode. That's what I do. When in doubt, blame the netcode. It's clearly not my fault. It's the netcode's fault. That is not the right way. I saw that boost in the background, and for some reason, I thought that's what I needed to hit. So I just basically T-boned into the wall. I gotta quit being so generous on that boost going into the turn. But this is the other nice thing about this. The one nice thing about that car. Look at all, I got all my shields back. I could do it again. There we go. I don't know how great this was considering there was like 8 billion boosts below me, but whatever. If we can get through the corner with this, which we will, then this thing is actually some really good value. Wow. It was almost like I meant to just do nothing but crash into that single car. Nice. All right. Quick little race to end the night. See what my performance was. I don't know if I really did anything extravagant. I didn't finish first. I don't think I had a bunch of like points. My goal was to like bang into people. I did. Hey, all right. Nice. See, now we can end on a victory. We could look at it and go, you know what? We won. Play my fanfare. How do we do? Let's look at the points breakdown. Wow, so our team didn't do really much of any bumpering. That's kind of interesting. A lot of spinning. Yeah, see, Skyway gave me... Actually, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not going to complain. That was great. Well, there you have it. A little bit of fun. A little bit of F-Zero 99 in. Try to keep these about 30 minutes. Apparently, I've never won a team battle with that car before. It always just amazes me for as much as I play this game. I get all these things, like all these things I don't even have. I play a lot of F-Zero. Like, I really do play a lot of F-Zero. Like, I think I'm in the like the top 10% of people who play F-Zero. I took a long break. I came back after the Switch 2, and I have been grinding F-Zero like pretty much constantly. And I find it interesting that like there's still so many things that like I don't have yet. You know? I mean, look at these records. Like, 8 hours, 47 minutes of F-Zero. That's a lot. And that's, like, race time. That's not just, like, me sitting in the menu for an hour and, like, just AFKing. That's, like, a zillion races. Does it even show how many races I've done? I mean, over 200 races with this guy. Like, I'm just now cracking into races with other cars. And then it is kind of humorous that the car that like I hate the most, well, I used to hate the most, the Wild Goose, it's actually my best car. I've gotten 1 win ever. And that's with him, which is hysterical. 48. I mean, it's a lot. This is really a lot. This is really a lot of F-Zeroing. It is. I don't know how to say it another way, but I love this game so much. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for tonight because this is fun. Just smile on my face the entire time, even when I crash in the last turn. Doesn't matter. Which I've done before. No animosity, no hatred. But yeah, more gameplay coming up for you later on the channel. Got some Lies of P. We're going to do some Lies of P DLC. We're going to do some guides on how to beat some of the harder monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, if you like gameplay, you came to the right place. If you didn't, subscribe because you made it to the end. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.